Welcome back, writers. We are going to work today on making sure that we are using spaces in our writing, that we have punctuation at the end of our sentence, like a period or exclamation point or a question mark, and also that we are using the word I, or writing the word I correctly, that we are using the uppercase I. So, or using a capital at the beginning of our sentence. So we're going to look at those three things: using a capital at the beginning of our sentence, using spaces between words, and making sure you have punctuation. But also keeping in mind that when you write the word I, when you're talking about yourself, use an uppercase I. So I'm going to show you a sample, and I want you to think about which one is easier to read, the top one or the bottom one. Which one is easier to read? The top one. This one looks like one giant word, but this one, how many words do you see? You see 4 words. This looks like a giant word, but now when I see the spaces here, I can read it. Can you read that with me? I have 2 kids. I have 2 kids. That's going to be the last sentence in my story, but I want to make sure that I leave spaces between my words. You can use your finger or you can use a pencil to hold your space. So remember, when you get to the last sound in the word that you are writing, put your finger down and leave a space before you start the next word. So let's check my work. Do you see spaces? I see spaces between my words. I ended with a period, and I started with a capital letter, or an uppercase letter, we call that. Do you notice that I wrote the letter I with an uppercase I? You don't write when you're talking about yourself, don't use the lowercase I. You always write with the uppercase I. All right, so I am ready to go on to my last page here. I have a dog. She is nice. I made a longer pattern. We're getting to be better writers. I have a cat. She is nice. And now I'm ready to continue on to the last page and do I have 2 kids. And then I get to kind of surprise the reader and say they are nice. All right? Then I can add my pictures. So, boys and girls, your target is check your work as you're writing today. Make sure you are using spaces, capital letters at the beginning of your sentence, and a period or punctuation mark at the end of your sentence. Keep writing those pattern books. Keep stretching out those words. You're becoming better readers and writers together at the same time. All right, we'll see you tomorrow.